whether you feel like or you don't feel like, just show up. Sasa wajua zamani za kale, first I wanted to become a pilot. Wow, kwa nataka kuendesha ndege. Lakini nikaambiwa hiyo ndege ikaanguka, si utakufa tu. Hiyo live every moment that is given to you. Yeah, you plan ahead. I'm not saying don't plan. Everybody has a different approach. You know, unplanned life is also not good because then you'll find yourself nowhere. Plan your life, yes, but also enjoy the day that is given to you. So I love being around the gym. I love being around people who are training and I like to train them.
Welcome to another episode of Hacker Fitness, and today I'm hosting one of the best guests in bodybuilding. Now, most of you guys mnaweza mnamjua kwa majina yake, anaitwa Raj, and allow me to let him introduce himself. Raj, welcome to our show.
Thank you so much, Hacker Fitness. It's a pleasure, and thanks for reaching out. My name is Raj. I am originally from Mombasa. I've been bodybuilding for the last two and a half decades. Since I was 15. I'm 41, so do the math accordingly. I've been a competitive bodybuilder as well. I've competed in India for the last 5 years, from 2015 to 2020. And I even competed last year up Mr. and Mrs. East Africa. So it was a good comeback for me to my roots and trying to compete at the level with great bodybuilders here in Kenya itself. So thank you once again. And I'm also known as the Kenyan Lion. So I'm all yours.
I really appreciate your time today.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
So today we just want to talk about your journey to fitness and how you started. So what inspired you to start working out?
Okay, honestly, being a kid, I think we all in fitness, we all have our stories. Some people come out from depression, anxiety, fear. Mine was that I used to be bullied in school.
Okay.
Yeah, I used to be very much bullied in school by my friends. Because I think I was the smallest, the shortest, and I was very little, tiny. Dogo, ile birikimo, naweza sema. Yeah. So I think that really got into me, and I used to see my uncle's friends pale Tanzania. I used to travel to visit my grandmother pale Arusha.
Okay.
So nilikuwa naona majamaa wanainua vyuma. Unajua kwa wakati ile ilikuwa ni ile old school, hakuna majim. Pale nyumba yako umejenga zile mabench, alafu nachapa chuma. So looking at them also, gave me an inspiration. Yeah, that I want to be like them, huge. So that thing stuck with me from then. That fear and the way to overcome it was to get big so that nobody bullies me. So this is how I came into bodybuilding. And I've been working out for the past 2.5 decades, like I mentioned earlier. I started when I was 15, mdogo, and it's always a journey. There's always something to learn or the other. So hata mimi nilianza nyumbani tu, pull ups, push ups, kiasi, kujenga hizo vyuma kutoka zile mikebe za marangi, uweke simiti, so zile old school, jua kali zile. But I think those really helped a lot. Huwa inakusaidia sana.
If someone may use the training mnataka kuanza na ajui as afford kwa gym.
Exactly. Na wakati ile there was no knowledge about bodybuilding as such. It was just you go to the gym, but I couldn't afford. Alafu mdogo tukaanza nyumbani, alafu ndio tukapanda cheo.
So training yako ulikuwa unatumia like which training, because your time basi ya kuwa na knowledge about training, bodybuilding. So how ulikuwa na plan ya training per week?
I think siku kuelewa.
How ulikuwa na plan?
My training. Yeah. Okay. So back in Mombasa, nilijoin a gym when I could afford. Kuna club inaitwa Mombasa Sports Club. So nilienda pale, alafu kulikuwa kuna, this was in I think 98. 98. Yeah, ndio nilijoin pale. So kuna coach pale alikuwa ananisaidia kufanya workout. So the day I walked into the gym, the first thing niliona poster ya Frank Zane. He is alive still. He was a bodybuilder in the Arnold era. Alikuwa anaitwa the chemist. So I looked at him and I said I want a physique like this. So that was my role model. He's still my role model mpaka leo. Alafu ndio coach akanichukua through. His name was Sadala Abdallah. That was his name. So alikuwa ananipatia plan yake. Nafanya chest na back, ama bicep, tricep, shoulders na legs. That typically push pull, kind of leg workout. So that is how it was back then. Alafu I guess over evolving with time, with science, understanding the nature of training and stuff, ndio tuka evolve making different plans and workouts. But tulianza hivyo.
So what did you inspire for decide from training, or training specific for bodybuilding or for lifestyle?
For that, at that time, waja nilikuwa sina, there was no goal ama there was no plan as such.
Okay.
Ni kuingia tu just bodybuilding, not on a competitive level. There was no thought behind it that I want to bodybuild because of competing. It was just to grow big and look good. That is what that was the goal. That was the goal, yeah, sorry. That was the goal. Kufanya hivyo.
So the first goal ilikuwa because of bullying, watu walikuwa wanakubuli kwa shule.
Yes.
So decide
I want to be big. So mtu akiniona kwa mbali anasema huyu mtu sio kumtetea. Hebu tumwache kando.
That time ulikuwa 15.
Nilikuwa 15.
Ukaenda Tanzania.
Hiyo sasa ilikuwa ni kuenda kutembea tu. To visit my grand. So nilikuwa naenda kutembea for a few months, alafu when we have holidays in school, tulikuwa tunatembea pale alafu narudi. So that inspired me when I saw them there. Alafu niliporudi hivi hapa Mombasa tena ndio nilianza kufanya mazoezi.
So ukatrain for how long? For that period?
I trained for quite a while. I don't remember exactly, but nilikuwa na train I think 6 days a week at that time. Nilianza mdogo mdogo. So I trained 6 days a week. And when I was there for I think 5 months. I was in Arusha for 5 months.
Okay.
So hata nakumbuka hiyo gym nilikuwa naenda, ilikuwa naitwa kulikuwa kuna Njiro Health Club. Kuna area pale inaitwa Njiro. So I used to go there. From town nilikuwa nabeba matri.
Kwa Arusha.
Pale. Kwa Arusha. Alafu ndio nilikuwa nafanya zoezi ndio kurudi home.
So when did you decide being serious for fitness? Ile ukasema I'm going to do this life or lifestyle now.
I think the day I started was it just into I was just interested in training, and it took my mind to finalize that yes, this is what I want to do. Yes, as far as training is concerned, to take it as a full-time job, because I'm a fitness coach as well.
Wow.
That I think came over a period of time. But ile kuanza ndio nilianza just for training purposes for myself. Alafu when I used to be in the gym, you see people work out. Na wajua wakati ile, because of the knowledge of training and fitness used to be not as advanced as it is now. So it was always bro science. Right? Bro science. Unafanya hii, unajaribu hii, that way. And then obviously with science and stuff, with time you evolve. So that is how it was that it took me. I always loved being in the gym. I think it was just a calling on its own.
So how did you join for your first competition?
So my first competition was back in India. I was there because I was in India from the year 2003 until 2023, sorry. For 20 years I was there.
So ulikuwa Kenya?
Yes, I'm born and brought up in Kenya. Okay. I'm the 4th generation.
Oh, okay.
Then I went to India for studies in 2003. Alafu nikarudi hapa tena nyumbani 2023. So 20 years, miaka 20 nimekaa hapa.
So competition ya kwanza ulicompete ilikuwa
India? Yes, in India in 2015. Nilianza na Muscle India. That was my first competition. A friend of mine had told me that a bodybuilding competition is coming up. Huyu jamaa alifanya hivi akapata hivi. So you know that I wouldn't say greed, but it was just an alarm, something that just lights you up. Watch up, jaribu. So that's how I started. So my first competition was Muscle Mania 2015. It was held in Mumbai. The category I was in was muscle model. Muscle model. Wakati ile nilianza na hiyo sasa. Alafu I got second place.
Okay.
Alafu baada hiyo I qualified for body power. But I just went to the first round. Alafu I couldn't move further because obviously you have a lot of competition there also, and that's how I evolved up and up and up and up.
So make me understand this. Your competition ya kwanza, did you know about prepping?
No, I didn't know about prepping at all. I had a friend at that time. He was a friend of mine. He helped me through, to train like this. As in, train in the sense, eat this way, eat that way. But it was very minimal. It wasn't how a proper coach would, tell you point A to point B in every detail. Hiyo ilikuwa juu tu. But somehow I just managed, I guess, and because of training for so many years, I think your muscle matures even better. So taendelea tu hivyo hivyo.
Competition ya pili?
Competition ya pili hivyo hivyo tu.
Professional ilikuwa wapi?
Ilikuwa hapo India, Mumbai.
Hapo India?
Body power.
Oh, body power.
Body power, yes.
How was it?
It was okay. It is good exposure because you find a lot of different athletes who come. So my point of competing was not because of the money.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was never because of, it never is because of the money that I want this much in return. It is for the passion of the sport because I love bodybuilding.
Okay.
And also for me, how I looked at it is whether I win or lose, I know where I stand amongst a lot of people. So even now when I competed in Mr. and Mrs. East Africa last year, I was in the top 10 in my weight category, but I didn't qualify for the top 6.
Which category, sorry?
I think it was light heavy.
Light heavy?
Yeah, I think it was light heavy. Yeah.
To make someone who's mtuelewe kabisa what the meaning of light heavy.
Okay, it's like you have a certain weight group, maybe from 50 to 60, you're in this category, it's weight category. Then you have your 60 to 70 kg category. Okay. Then you have your 80 to 90 category, which will be, I think, heavy, light heavy or medium heavy or something. That's what I'm.
We have open.
Yeah, we have
classic,
welterweight, and then we have bantam. I think that those are the terms given here.
Oh,
yeah. Oh. So I'm not. It's just it was my first competition, so I'm not very familiar with the terms as 100%. But these are the categories that are there. So you have your you will have contestants who weigh probably between 50 to 60 kg. They're in group 1. Yeah. And then you have contestants who weigh 60 to 70 or 75. They'll be in group number 2. Yeah. So you have every weight has a group. Yeah, and it has those amount of participants. So maybe you probably during competition weight, your competition is probably labda iko Jumamosi, Saturday. So Ijumaa, Friday, you go unafanya weighing in.
Okay.
So whatever weight you are on that day, ndio unaingia category hiyo sasa for your competition. You compete with those guys who are
same weight.
Same weight.
Oh.
This is how it is broken down.
Wow. Okay. What is the one thing make you inspire? Because you don't work because or compete because of money.
Yeah.
You don't compete. Yes. Ni kitu gani inspire and you keep it doing and you never give up? Ni kitu gani? What inspired you?
To compete?
Yeah. No. What is making you like?
Yeah.
I'm not going to stop doing this.
Okay.
I'm going to do it as many. Hata kama ndashindwa ama kama ndashinda, I will do it.
I will do it. Oh.
Ni kitu gani?
Just to keep kitu niyo just to show me how to what level have I reached. Let me break it down in a smaller in a simpler way. Kwa mfano when I compete with the athletes here, for example hapa vile last year nili compete, I should know where I stand amongst great athletes, great bodybuilders. If they can do it, so can I. Yeah. And that is the reason I compete, not because of the money, like I said before. It is just that to keep me accountable for the efforts that I put and how better I want to become for myself, for my longevity. So 10 years down the line also nikiona nikasema I'm healthy. I don't want to be somebody who is crawling na natembea na nini kijiti hivi kama babu. No, I still want to be strong and walk very well. I may not be able to lift the weights, same weights that I'm lifting now.
Yeah.
140, 150 kg for squats. Maybe I may not be able to lift that in a couple of years, but it shouldn't be that I stop completely. So this is what.
Thank you. Let's talk a bit about your childhood.
Yeah. Yes.
How was it?
Oh, my childhood was fun. Yeah, I'm a very naughty child. Yeah, I was never very good academically. Nilikuwa si msomaji sana, nilikuwa sipendi kusoma sana. Lakini ukiniambia hebu nenda ucheze boli ama ongea na watu, unajua kuzurura in the sense just to play around, nilikuwa niko sawa. Lakini kusoma sasa, I had very few subjects nilikuwa napenda sana Kizungu, alafu Kiswahili. Yes, obviously it's a national language. Yeah, my second mother tongue. And hesabu ndio nilikuwa sipendi sana kabisa. Nilikuwa huwa nahepa sana kufanya hesabu. Hata nikipata homework shule, nikija nyumbani mama akiniuliza umefanya homework, nimemaliza. Na sijafanya. So academically I still am not very sound academically, but yeah, as far as it's concerned in fitness, niko sawa.
What was your dream ukuwa young?
Sorry?
What was your dream? Dream yako ilikuwa ni gani?
Sasa wajua zamani za kale, first I wanted to become a pilot. Wow. Nilikuwa nataka kuendesha ndege. Lakini nikaambiwa hiyo ndege ikaanguka, si utakufa tu. Hiyo plan cancel. Alafu I wanted to be a footballer. Nikaona kuna pesa nyingi. I used to enjoy playing football. I still do. I still enjoy playing football. Alafu nikasema nataka tucheze boli, tuingie uwanjani tucheze. Lakini unajua scope hapa na abroad tofauti sana. So hiyo plan pia ili drop.
Na alikuwa ametoa hapo kwa football.
Unajua zamani za academy nilikuwa namwangalia Diego Maradona. So nilimwona yeye. Alafu ya World Cup ikaingia 94 nakumbuka mpaka sasa hivi. Brazil ndio walishinda the last World Cup nzima ya 94 walishinda. So walipokuwa wakicheza na Italy, I used to admire Roberto Baggio. So that is how I got inspired to play football. To see all these footballers play well. At that time also it was not because of the money. I never knew that you could be paid so much. It was just the passion of the love of the game. Yeah. Alafu baada hiyo I wanted to become an architect. I wanted to do graphic designing rather.
Ushatoka kwa pilot
ngaenda kwa football. Alafu nikasema nataka kufanya graphic designing because I used to enjoy sketching. Kuchora. Artist. So nikafanya hiyo couple of years, alafu nikaenda India nikasoma pale. Hata pale nilifanya course ya animation, 3D animation. Nikafanya kazi kwa makampuni ambayo yanafanya graphics nini. But at the same time pale kwa nyuma I was always into fitness.
I was still working out. Wow.
I was still working out.
Ukisema I'm going to pose.
No, hakuna cha pose. Ilikuwa inaendelea tu kwa nyuma, ilikuwa ina pump tu hiyo.
Ukisema nilipose pilot, nikapose football and fitness pose.
Sasa hii haiko pose. So hiyo ikaendelea, alafu eventually I understood that this is my calling. That I love being around the gym. I love being around people who are training and I like to train them, like to teach. So I evolved and that is how I reached where I am now. To fitness.
Wow.
Yeah. So tulianza hivyo.
What is the thing you've been learning? Umelearn kwa fitness for that time. Kitu gani umelearn? One lesson umelearn.
One lesson nimelearn?
Yes.
Sorry. One thing I've learned in fitness is it's not an overnight transformation that you can have. You know, there are people who wanataka kujenga haraka, hawana time. Mimi nataka hii, nataka ile. It's a process. Yeah, it's one day at a time. There will be days which will be good, there will be days which will be bad, lakini just show up, unafanya your best. Ndio utaanza ku see a difference. One thing that is what I have learned is take your time. Have a goal in your mind that this is what I want to be like in the next 10 years also, health-wise. Yeah, you want to move around, you want to be mobile. Unajua hautaki ati usumbuke na maumivu hapa pale nini ugonjwa, you know. So that is what I have learned. Take one day, one step at a time. Dogo mdogo utembee na uko sawa.
Ni kitu gani umejifundisha kwa maisha? Because you're 40 right now.
Yes. What I have learned is live every moment that is given to you. Yeah, you plan ahead. I'm not saying don't plan. Everybody has a different approach. You know, unplanned life is also not good because then you'll find yourself nowhere. Plan your life, yes, but also enjoy the day that is given to you. Usifikirie kesho.
Just have fun.
Have fun for today. You never know what's going to come tomorrow. Kesho unaweza uweze ukaamka pia, sorry. Yeah, life is too short. So the day is given to you. Worry about that day. Do your best that day. Thank God that the day umepata leo, uko na nyumba, uko na chakula na uko na nguvu na nguo. These three essentials uko nayo. Bas, and you have your family. Kisha maneno.
So right now you're a fitness trainer.
I'm a fitness coach, yes.
Fitness coach. Yeah. And what is the thing you see most of the people when wakianza gym wanafanyanga makosa?
Wana haraka kutengeneza mwili ama kukata hiyo
body fat.
Wana haraka sana. In 3 months I want to look like this. Hapana. Sisi tumeteseka miaka hizo zote, tunateseka na bado tunaendelea kuteseka. So it is not, I'm not trying to discourage anybody that hauwezi ukafanya, you can't transform yourself in 3 months or 6 months or a year. Have a realistic goal. Weka 1 year. Kwa sababu kutakuwa na ma days itakuja ambaye you are at your best. Kuna siku ambaye utakuwa uko not at your best, uko chini, you're not well, you have traveling things, you have other commitments, family, this, that. So keep a realistic number that in 1 year I want to achieve a better goal. I want to look better than what I am now. Usiwe na haraka kutengeneza mwili ama kukata hiyo fat. Chukua mdogo mdogo tu. Hakuna haraka.
So, what do you offer for your training services?
As in?
What do you offer?
What I train? Yeah. I train functional training. Functional. Alafu obviously strength training, fat loss. And obviously with all these things comes your agility, endurance, because we're doing functional as well. I like to, when I train my clients, I usually train them not as a bodybuilder, but that is because I am bodybuilding doesn't mean the same exercises would work for them. I try and design your workouts that will be good for you. Something that you will be happy doing, because you know wajua wateja wakija kwako wako na stress already ya kazi nini. Sasa wakiwa wanakuja kwako, you want them to come with that intention or that mindset, yani wacha niende nikule raha. So you train them, you're giving them the results, and plus they are even enjoying it. Sio kama ambaye wanakuja shule sasa lakini wakati ziko utasema kama mwalimu tu, wewe leo hauperform vizuri, kuna matata unafanya. So you have to be strict, but otherwise mkija, I have a workout that is wajua itakusuit vizuri. Unafanya kivyako, sio hakuna haja yani uchukue ma heavyweight ama lightweight sana. Something ambayo wewe unaweza ukatembea nayo tu. This is how I train.
You've been for fitness industry for how well?
Quite a while, yeah.
Quite a while?
Yeah.
And I want us to give me 10 best exercise someone ako home anaweza fanya for the rest of his life kwa maisha yake yote.
Hiyo ni sawa tu. I think that is how we all started. Pull-ups.
Okay.
Hiyo sasa I would say are the basics in fitness. Ni kama ile ABC yetu sasa. Pull-ups, bodyweight squats. Yeah, hata unaweza ukachukua vitabu ukashikilia if you want to add resistance. Na siku hizi unapata nini ma weights, hata unaweza chukua nyumbani ma resistant bands. Yeah, but in case you don't even want to invest in that, unachukua pull-up.
The reason I'm asking you this 10 exercise for you, you can do kwa maisha yako unaweza fanya. This 10 best exercise for the rest of your life without doing anything else. Just ziku-maintain
when you maintain basi unafanya pull-ups, unafanya push-ups, unafanya body weight squats, alafu kuna lunges.
Walking lunges, weight or without weight?
You can do body weight lunges. Body weight walking lunges, ama static lunges, body weight reverse lunges. Unaweza ukafanya plyo lunges. Plyo lunges yani unaruka. Unaruka unafanya. You jump and you do it. Those are called plyometric lunges. Unaweza fanya hivyo.
That's 5.
5, alafu you can do plank for your core. Unaweza fanya crunches, leg raises. Alafu you can do
so this you are doing as a bodybuilder or you are doing as a lifestyle?
No, it's a lifestyle. This is a lifestyle. Yeah. This is yote ni lifestyle tu. Unaweza ukafanya.
This is a lifestyle and I want you to give us 10 for bodybuilding.
For bodybuilding? Yeah. You see all these exercises that I've given, even bodybuilders use them.
You can do.
You can do them. Yeah. Just to keep you going. Then you can add resistance if you want. Resistance kivipi? Unaweza kuchukua weights kidogo ama vitu ambaye ziko nyumbani. Kama uko na bag yako unajaza vitabu ndani ama unajaza majiwe kidogo just to make it heavy and do it, unaweza fanya. Alafu unaweza hata kama ni biceps you know just take 2 bottles, unaweza jerrycan zile unaweza fanya hivi. Unachukua gunia unaweza ukaweka nyuma ukafanya
push-ups.
So hiyo unaweza uka improvise. But basics zinakaa basics. Ikiwa wewe ni fitness whether you're a fitness model ama uko bodybuilder ama uko men's physique, exercises zinakaa zile. Ni kama viazi itakaa viazi tu. Alafu ukichonga ukitengeneza chips ama unaweza ukabake ukitengeneza bajia ama unaweza ukaweka pilipili. Chips ni chips tu. Viazi ni viazi. Inabadilika kivile wewe unaipika unaingarisha. Tosha gari.
So if you look at fitness right now, na time yako ulianza, hiyo time chukua sila. What are different fitness iko level yake kwazi?
There's been a very good growth according to me. Everybody will have their own opinions about this. But what I have seen when I started and now, it may evolve sana.
What may change? Nini may change?
I think awareness of people that they should start taking fitness or their health very seriously. Zamani ilikuwa sawa tu nakula ngiletu yote tu but squeeze it because of stress, vile stress inaingia. Hiyo ndio ni the most what do you call dangerous disease I would say. Ukiwa na stress alafu hizo zingine zinaanza ku branch out. So if you can take care of all that, utakuwa uko sawa.
So before we turn kwa workout, for working out, what's one thing unazambia mtu someone who's struggling to achieve their goals for fitness?
One thing I would say, simple, kitu ni basic sana. whether you feel like or you don't feel like, just show up. Hata ukienda kufanya zoezi ya nusu saa, from 24 hours a day, you just need to give yourself, your body 1 hour. Your body is taking you through 24 hours. Na kukimbiza, fanya hili, ni kama gari. Lakini usipojaza mafuta na usipoipumzisha, itaenda, hiyo engine itaanza kuisha. So the inside is our engine. Lazima una fuel, unakula chakula. Sasa kwa gari ya mafuta ya petrol, hautatia diesel. Mafuta ya taa, utaweka petrol tu. So that is what it is. You you give the right fuel to your body, itakupeleka vizuri. But lazima unai-maintain, unaipumzisha pia. Give just half an hour for those who are struggling. Maybe not everybody can afford to go to the gym.
True.
So you can still do it at home. I think COVID in 2020, when COVID hit everywhere, things were shut.
Yeah, really.
So those who took advantage of the fact that nyumbani tunaweza tukafanya zoezi, there were a lot of workouts that came. Hata mimi nilijifunza many bodyweight workouts nilijifunza wakati hiyo. I took advantage of the situation kwamba gym zimefungwa. What can I do? Hebu acha nijaribu kufanya nyumbani. Ningelala, ningeamka kuchelewa, singefanya kitu, but ilikuwa inanisumbua. Nikifanya hivyo, hiyo mwili yangu yote hiyo, unajua ilikuwa ina
time ya 2020, time ya COVID. But usipokuwa train, ukosha compete other competition before.
That was my last competition in India sasa 2020, just before COVID hit. February 28th, I still remember hiyo date pia. February 28th, I think 20th ama 28th. I was on stage competing.
What?
Yes.
Ulikuwa in India that time?
Yes.
Okay.
So then when COVID hit, everything shut. Gym, kila kitu, hata barabara hakuna mtu. Hata uoni dushi. It was that quiet and silent.
Mimi of 2020 yote ulikuwa India.
From 2003 mpaka 2023 nilikuwa niko pale. Obviously I was coming and going, but I was there basically. Yeah.
Okay. So you completed that 2020.
So from 2015 mpaka 2020 I was competing there.
Okay.
Yeah, all 5 years.
All 5 years. So your first competition to umefanya peke yake ni
pale India. Hapa Kenya ilikuwa last year sasa.
Ilikuwa last year.
Hapa Sarit.
Okay. So you're amazing. Let's jump in for the workout. So guys, I want to set you because there's more to put a back session workout and know more about him. So stay tuned. Let's catch up.
Thank you.